Hi, everybody. How's everybody's Christmas holiday season? Mine is okay. Just okay. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to be doing this live stream kind of quick because I'm kind of crunching for time now, though. I gotta be out of here. I gotta be out of here by 5 p.m. because I'm planning to go see the parents eventually. But anyway, though, I decided to go get myself. I decided to go order something online about a month ago, and before people start asking why did you buy something online? Say you can't. It was cheap, and it was something I really, I just kind of wanted as well. I decided to go order myself online a Super Famicom USB gamepad. Why did I get myself a USB Super Famicom gamepad? Because this is why. Nintendo of America. Why? I'll show the controller off soon, but this is what the Super Nintendo was like back in the 90s. A great controller with 4 purple buttons. Again, Nintendo, really? A great controller with 4 purple buttons? Are you kidding me? Did I mention yet, though, that it's also my birthday? Did I mention that yet? Yeah, I'm turning 32 today as well. I've been born for 12 hours now. Actually, I've been 32 for actually 12 hours now. I was born for 4:23 in the morning. I kept my mom up all night. Not much, Martin. I've just been enjoying my holidays as of lately. It's hard to believe now, though. Apparently now, though, Ontario now is starting to go into a bit of a lockdown again. The last week going into the final week of December before Christmas, we went right into the red card zone, which means now most likely everything else is going to be shutting down. And now, as of this Boxing Day, we're completely in lockdown until sometime after the new year. Can you believe this shit? Now, I should say, though, even though it's supposed to be a Super Famicom gamepad, though, the only thing that's kind of missing of this, though, ironically, as you're well aware, I'm pulling this back out again, is the Nintendo brand. Usually, it always had, for the Super Nintendo, it would say Super Nintendo Entertainment System. I see. Welcome. As you see, it had the Super Nintendo brand on there. That's what made it so much special. Even the Japanese Super Famicom had a Super Famicom logo. This one, though, guys, doesn't have one. There's like nothing right there in the center. There might be like a little something there, like maybe you could like probably write down the Nintendo logo, perhaps, probably. Yes, it took me 2 extra days on SC Gaming, but I finally did get this thing in the mail. Finally. It's like, finally now. But there was a reason I wanted this, though, as well, though, guys. As I already pointed out, though, Nintendo of America decided we're just going to put, like, these 4 ugly purple buttons on this gray controller. And that's going to be what we're going to be stuck with for and ironically, that's what they were stuck with for the next 5 years until the Nintendo 64 came out in 1996. Mine's not really a Super Nintendo controller. this thing is actually supposed to be used for the SNES Mini. Although you could hook it up to your Nintendo Wii remotes and use it like a controller. I didn't buy that from Amazon, though, Dad Quinton. I actually bought it from Wish.com. But again, though, the main reason I also bought it from Wish is just because they were giving these things away for like really cheap. I got this thing just for $5. After shipping costs, though, it did go a little over $10, but still pretty cheap. Still pretty cheap. I'm not going to go, no one throw some shade. No one throw me under the bus. After $10 price, that's pretty cheap. But the main reason was just because, like I said, this thing has 4 colored buttons. This is what made, I remember seeing these things online and thinking to myself, why didn't Nintendo do the same thing for the Super Nintendo? Instead, they put these 4 colored buttons on the Super Famicom, and they left it like that. And it was only after it came out. And still, and the only other thing I guess that can make this very, and the only other thing that I know that can make this very significant right from the Super Nintendo is it still has a same gray border color that the Super Nintendo had as well. At least they kept that the same, but they decided instead we're just going to replace all the colored buttons and put these purple and ugly pink colors on it and just instantly call it a day. Why? Why I have to ask? Super Famicom controller is super clean. I'm eventually making this. But what's making this thing very, very special, guys, is I'm eventually making this a norm for the next year or two. I'm promising you this much right now, though, guys. I'm gonna be making this a norm for next year. If I could just take this off the screen for a sec. Look at this, guys. USB. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna be making this almost at a norm for the Twitch channel. The NES, the Super Nintendo, and the Game Boy. I was planning to go use this for those 3. N64 and GameCube, I'm using an adapter that I can hook up my Nintendo GameCube controller with, so I can still use the GameCube controller on the N64 and the GameCube. But for those other 3, maybe my TurboGrafx emulator, maybe I was going to use this. I really do like these colored buttons. I really do like these colored buttons, by the way. It's kind of why I got this. Why I got my. It's also kind of why back in 2016 I was using this thing all the time because of those 4 colored buttons on the side. Of course, the control sticks were cool, and the D-pad was really functional. I could have used this for I was using this for almost everything at the point. But the only thing that really did them make it a major inconvenience, though, was it had to use batteries. Yes, Evie. Finally now, though, I'm also planning to still use my Elgato as well for my game systems. But Evie, if I'm still going to be playing games on emulator, like that hacked version of Crystal have, guys, yeah, I'm going to be using this. I'm planning to start them. When I come back to streaming next year, guys, I want to finish that Pokemon ROM hack of Crystal, Pokemon Kaizo Crystal, I believe it is. You need a ring light for your acapellas. What's a ring light, Pixel? Dear Lord. They sound functional. This thing does sound pretty functional. I'm like pressing the buttons down, and I actually can feel them being pressed down. That too, Pixel. I'm not afraid to admit to that. It's definitely going to be used for Zelda randomizers from now on. Sorry, I threw something in the garbage. What am I wasting my time? Why did I walk all the way to the garbage can? It's a light that goes over your cock ring so you can see inside a girl's void. Oh, dear Lord. Die, Quentin. Dear Lord. I kind of felt like I just had to find out, and yeah, I kind of felt like I just felt like I just know where it was gonna go. Thanks, Quentin. Just thank you. I kind of had to know. Yeah, I hope in the next year though it's finally becoming a norm now. Heck, this weekend, I saw my good buddy Miyabi142 finally live streaming again. He did not do much of this for his very first week coming back to streaming, though. He played Super Mario Land twice, beat the game twice in one stream. Like, I'm not kidding. He went through the game a second time and decided to beat it again a second time in a row. Something I didn't do when I live streamed the game about the beginning of 2019, I think it was. Quentin, what year was it when I finally played Super Mario Land? I know it was the start of one year, so it was the start of the new year, and I decided, you know what, we're gonna open up this year with Super Mario Land, and I was gonna go through the whole game beginning to end. Only 4 worlds and only 3 sub stages, less than Super Mario Brothers, but hey, they actually try to go make them off of significant areas. There's one that's actually Easter Island, and World 4 ends up being mainland China, which is pretty cool. There's all these samurais in the game. And for World 4-1 and 4-2, you're just going through. Even the music even fits it too. So yeah, again, I'm making this very quick and brief because apparently now though I'm getting picked up by 5 p.m. I'm afraid it's now like almost 4:40 in the afternoon. I just got off the phone with them, and then that's when I just decided, fuck it, I just have to start now and get the stream out there now. But I am sure looking forward to having this new Super Famicom gamepad for the new year, guys. I'm really excited. It looks like now 2021 is looking like a great big It's finally looking like a good year. I ain't afraid to admit to that at Quentin, and the year 2020 was the second bad year for the Sega Camp Gamer. No questions asked about that, guys. 2016 was a bad year for me, and so was this year 2020. I'm hoping now 2021 now it starts to look uphill again. No, but I'm going to get some birthday supper, Evie. I was thinking about kind of doing that, taking the ginormous hamper down Christmas Eve and just tell my parents, look, nothing personal. I have a great big hamper full of dirty laundry. I want to go get myself some laundry. I want to definitely get some laundry. I want to say that I completely haven't since the start of the year, Di Quinton. I eventually did go to the bank and actually did and ask for like a roll of loonies and quarters since the laundry machines here actually use that amount of currency to believe, hard to believe, right? So I know eventually a little earlier this year I was finally able to do some laundry and get some laundry done. But I will not say though but no, I don't have that amount. I don't have that amount of laundry now. Like 10 months worth of dirty laundry. I would never do stuff like that, Di Quinton. Come on. Well, my apologies, Emma, for the very short live stream, but are all your membership bills canceled? Apparently not, of a Pixel. Apparently I did get like a great big bill on Match. Not afraid to admit to that. Without showing my bank account information, everybody though, I did get billed for like one great big ridiculous bill on Match. Something I'm not proud of. Probably. I'm not gonna confirm nor deny that though, Di Quinton. But Di Quinton, for you, I'm not gonna confirm nor deny that. I never did have a Pornhub Premium Pixel. Come on. Maybe I should, Di Quinton. Right now, I'm kind of focusing. My mind right now is focusing on getting another job right now. I'm kind of out of a job right now at the movie theater. My mind right now is focusing on getting another job right now at the minute. But the moment I finally am, I was thinking though, going right back, I'm on the website again right after I finally have another job. After I get some dollar bills in my pocket, guys, and I'm focusing on a job that I seem to like. Hopefully, I'll start getting myself back into dating. But for now, I'm just kind of out of a job right now, and I'm just trying to focus getting another job right now. Anyway, though, guys, this is the Sega Game Gamer. You guys have yourselves a fantastic night. I will see you guys later. Take care.